Hey there everyone, welcome back to Gamevine, and my name is Dave, and welcome back to another Dwellings of Eldervale video where we are taking a more in-depth look at these guys. Let's do it. Now, again, thank you so much Breaking Games for helping us with this review copy and allowing us to do all of these videos. Now, when I was doing my rating system for the clans from 16 to 1, I felt like the big guys, the monsters here, really didn't get enough love. So I wanted to do a small video telling you my favorites from 16 to 1 on these big guys as well. And this is going to be based on playing them, so what's on their cards and how I feel when I have to go against them in battle, or else, or when I get to dominate them and use them as a character and move them around and fight other people with them, which is my favorite thing to do, which I don't talk much about in the how-to portion of the video. So again, always read the rule book to make sure you know all the rules, and I'm not perfect or human, I'm not going to get everyone, but I'm rambling. Let me go ahead and tell you what I think about these big monsters and give you my least favorite to my favorite, starting with number 16. Let's go. Okay, so today we're going over all the giant monsters and giving you my favorite, but I want to give you a look with all of them in the picture here. Now, we're not going over what they look like, we're going over which ones I like to play against, but let me tell you which one visually I would pick. It's a hard decision. I really like the wind characters here, but he's my favorite. This guy is my favorite. If I had to pick any visually one here, he's cool. The red guy is cool, but the Treant is visually the coolest one in my opinion. Okay, so now let's go to the first one, number 16. Okay, first I want to show off the inside of the legendary box. I haven't done that yet. It is, I mean, the attention to detail. How many times have I said that during reviewing this game overall? A lot. Okay, so the first one here is the Chaos Beast. I don't like him at all. I like his miniature. He's cool. It looks like a demented muck almost from Pokemon. Let's go ahead and put him out of the light so you can kind of get a better look. He is wicked. But he's diseased, so if you go engage in battle with him at all, win or lose, your units are going to the underworld, no matter what. And I don't like that. And so you don't want to pull your workers in from adjacent spots to help cover your butt. He's a pain in the butt to actually go against. So that's why he's sitting here at my 16th favorite. Now over to number 15. Okay, so the next one here is the Iron Golem. It's sad, he's like the dwarven mascot, but he's invulnerable. Workers add no battle dice in battle with the Iron Golem. Spells may not be used in battle with the Iron Golem. He's just, he is a titan. He is big and he's hard to go against. He only rolls 4 dice, but still, he's just a pain in my butt, and I really don't like the Order class so much most of the time, so I try to avoid him. So his miniature is okay. Alright, let's go on to number 14. Alright, so same color, different Titan. So this is the bringer of justice, and he just barely beats out the Golem because, well, unyielding armor. You may not roll battle dice against the bringer of justice unless a warrior is in battle. It's very restricting. Again, pain to take down, and not one of my favorites to take on, but he is quite a cool miniature, so I think that bumps him up slightly above the Iron Golem, and he is just slightly easier to kill. Okay, so let's move over to the next one, number 13. Okay, we're back to purple. His miniature is awesome though. He's like a demented, even more demented little Shop of Horrors guy. Very cool. This is the Arcane Thrasher. I don't like going against him because, well, Dispel Magic, when you battle an Arcane Thrasher, if you roll 5 or more dice, you must discard a random magic card from your hand. Again, he's in the purple realm, so not my favorite chaos kind of thing to go against and or gather. So he's one of the ones that I'm not a huge fan to go against, but if I had to pick, it would be him over the 2 purple ones. So that is basically that. Let's go over to the next one. Next up, number 12 is the Haunted Phantom. Now, other than being super creepy, this miniature it's in the middle. I like it. It just creeps me out. Alright, so I don't like playing this one so much, and he's down here lower on the list because, well, any unit that's on a ruin will go into the underworld, which is not cool. So that's not anything crazy, but it's still kind of an annoyance. So that's why she's sitting down here. Alright, so now let's go on to the next one. Alright, so same color, just different jazz. So this one here is Fear. Other units cannot come and help battle. So he's kind of hard to fight. Only 4 dice they rolls, but again, you would have to have like a dragon in there and some daggers to help fight him more of. So nothing special, nothing more than an annoyance, but his miniature is super wicked, very evil. Alright, so that's all the black ones. Yeah, so that was number 11. Let's go on to number 10. Number 10 is the Demon of Might, and what a miniature this guy is. Whew. Super cool, and that wash makes him look even better. Now, he's not so much of an annoyance, though. It's just his ability when you tame him, basically, or more of dominate him. He makes a person with a dwelling in a realm lose 1 resource or 1 victory point, and you can't use fireballs against him, which makes total sense. But he's okay, and his miniature is really awesome. So he's up here at 10, which is middleweight, and that's all I can really say about the Demon of Might. So let's move on to number 9. Let's go. Okay, so my favorite looking one is only here at number 9, the Ancient Treant. He has a dominate special ability, which is just okay, and he's pretty easy to beat with 5 dice. No, that's not easy to beat. It's kind of hard. Okay, so as long as the Ancient Treant is in Eldervale, the Mage Tower produces 1 additional magic card. I am not really a magic card gatherer. I don't really fancy them. I don't try to get prophecies or quests. I'm not after that style. I wind up using them for gold anyway. So because of that, I don't really go after the Treant. I just kind of admire him from afar and his beauty. So he's at 9. Not bad, not good, just kind of okay. Okay, so let's move on to number 8. The next one here is the Winged Serpent, number 8. So he's decent. He has a dominate, a divine presence. When an active player places a unit in the same realm as a Winged Serpent or as an adjacent realm, that player earns 1 victory point. So you can help yourself out. But the tame here, when a player would trigger battle with the Winged Serpent, they may choose not to. So he's not really too bad. That's why he's number 8, right in the middle, and he has an okay dominate skill. And again, when you dominate a minion or more of a monster, you get to use him as a unit, which is really cool. So let me go ahead and move over to number 7. We're getting into the cream of the crop. Let's do it. So number 7 is Dread Crocodile, and he is basically the mascot of the game. I think he's right at the front here. They have a special cover of him. I don't know which one I like, the special edition cover of the legendary set of this one or the actual cover of the legendary. They're both really nice. The crocodile is just super cool. I love his miniature, very chunky. So his dominate is interesting. It's erratic. So instead of rushing towards you, he's going to rush in the opposite direction, but if he can't, he'll rush back into the direction of the unit that was placed. So a little bit different. He's pretty strong, and a really cool dominate ability. that's pretty much all I can say about him. Alright, so let's move on to number 6. Okay, so the Golden Griffin is number 6. So I like him. He discounts things. That's what I like, is when a monster helps discount things for you. So the Dominate here is basically pay 1 resource less for the first adventure card. Alright, that's pretty cool. I'll take it. But it gets a little bit better as we go from here. His miniature he's probably the dopiest looking one of the crew, though he is still nice. I like him, but he does kind of look dopey. Alright, so let's go ahead and move over to number 5, my favorite number. Okay, so number 5 here, this is where everything starts to get really good. Charging Earth. Other than being green and an awesome miniature, kind of like a warthog, kind of Taurus Pokemon mixed with Earth kind of thing. Okay, so Stampede. I love this one. It's kind of just interesting. It's more of a mess with your opponent kind of thing. When you dominate them, when the Charging Earth wins a battle, the active player must move it to an adjacent realm. A new battle then triggers. So he's going buck wild and trying to just stampede on everybody. And you can take out a lot of land, so you can, start doing whatever you want with it. I like this guy quite a bit, and I focus on trying to dominate him anytime he comes out on the board. Alright, so that's number 5. Again, my favorite number. We're getting up there. Let's go to number 4. Okay, so number 4 is the Kraken. Release him. He's pretty cool. He's got to dominate as long as the Kraken is in Eldervale. When you place in a water realm, you may choose to gain a treasure token from the discard pile instead of a normal token. I love this ability. Once you get him and you start, hopefully there's only 1 or 2 water realms out, so you can get that benefit of getting a double item token that you may have used, or you can use it and then move the Kraken and do your whole thing. I like him. Again, when monsters give you something instead of being a butthead, that's what I'm about. And he's pretty easy. He's only 4 dice, and his miniature, it's okay. I like it. I mean, there are better ones. He probably has really bad neck problems. Look at that. Posture, buddy. Okay, so let's move on to number 3. Number 3 is Living Storm. And he's such a cool miniature and weighs so much. Okay, so the Living Storm here, he is really cool. Force Wind. When a battle is triggered with Living Storm, all adjacent units must join the battle. I like that. I like when everybody's joining the battle, and if it's multiple units of different people, that's where things get interesting. Electric, lightning bolt spells may not work on the Living Storm. That makes sense too. So he sits here at number 3. The next 2 though are really my favorite ones, absolutely hands down. So let's move on and see what those are. Number 2 first. From Air to Wind, or Cloud, the Cloud Spirit. He is so cool. As long as the Cloud Spirit is in Eldervale, all units may use flight as if they were dragons. Ooh, yeah. I like him. He's pretty easy with 4 dice. He's a cool miniature, but I like that Dominate. Rising Wind. Oh, that's so cool. Let's go ahead and just give you a show of his miniature. I've poked myself a few times. Those are pokey bits. Ow, yep, see, it got me again. Like thorns. Really cool miniature, but be careful. Awesome power. Alright, so number 1. What do you think that is? Okay, so my least favorite color to play, well, one of them, but my favorite boss monster to play against. This is the Volcanic Terror. Yes, he is the winning monster. And the reason why is because, let's see here, Inferno, as long as the Volcanic Terror is in Eldervale, all magic cards may be used as they were fireball spells, and that's add 2 extra dice. I love fireballs, and just to blast them off like I'm a crazy fireball wizard, yeah, I love it. He's pretty hard to fight. His fire resistance also, you can't use fireballs against him, but he is just, and his mold and or model is pretty cool. It's nothing special, but I love getting him after I've dominated him and using him as a unit. So that is number 1, this guy right here. So let's go ahead and give you a couple final thoughts, and we'll go from there. Let's go. So those are my thoughts on the big monsters and who I like and who I don't and who I dread the most. Let me know your favorite if you've played this game down in the comments below. I would love to hear about it. Again, Breaking Games, you are the best, and so are you, Vine Nation. If you haven't already, click like and subscribe. Until the next time that I see you in another Dwellings of Eldervale video, which I think I'm going to be looking at the expansions, the ice golem right here, and the dragon. So until next time, my name is Dave, and you heard it here on the Game Vine. I'm out. Bye. Vine Nation, we love making content here for you on the channel, and we're almost at 15,000 subscribers, so subscribe now and help us out. This video right here, I think you'll like. This video right here, YouTube thinks you'll like. Or you can just sit here and watch me dance as a dinosaur for a little bit longer. You can visit us at our social media outlets, and we're going to be improving our Patreon here soon. That's all for today. Miko, it's time to go. Good girl, Miko.